Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio. Today I figured I would do an art journal page. This one in particular is inspired by the Facebook group Art Joy of Sharing. I don't know if it's a theme or whatever, but their prompt for September is Falling for Fun, based on autumn, the fall. And so I figured I would make this one fall themed. When I first heard the prompt, I was like, oh, it's fall already? I was not ready for summer to be over. Though I'm not a fan of the heat. I like summer better than winter, because our fall is usually pretty short. I should go look and see if the leaves are changing yet. I don't think they're quite changing yet here. But anyway, so I'm doing a girl, just a basic face. I don't draw faces very often, so I thought I would give it a try. And for it to be a fall theme, I did a bunch of jelly printing that I did not videotape. I know that's surprising, but I was just going for kind of solid colors and not using stencils or anything. And I think they're yummy papers, but nothing exciting to film. So I'm going to use some of those papers and create leaves. And yeah, we'll put them on our girl for hair. Should have made it a whole outfit. I have enough paper. Could be a whole outfit. Anyways, I'm trying to give her face a little bit more depth. Yeah, I'm using orange. Well, it's fall, right? Anyway, just my color of choice. And yeah, I'm not that great at faces, so getting all the shadows and the highlights. I don't know why it's so hard for me. I think it's a mental block. I think, oh, it's a face. Faces are hard, and then it becomes hard. I don't know. Anyway. I think this is the part that takes the most time, is painting her face. Because the rest is really simple. Decided to give her some pale pink lipstick. And I don't think I even gave her lips much dimension. That's okay. It's just a little journal page. Just for fun, right? And I like my blue eyes, so I'm giving her some blue eyes. I decided she needed a neck. I always forget to paint the neck at the same time, and then my skin color never looks quite the same as the face. So I tried to remedy that this time. And we're going to cut her out. I don't know if I show it, but I do put some white in her eyes, so she has a little spark there. That'll come eventually. I don't remember if I filmed it or not. She could be the start of a paper doll. Oh, there we go. Put a little white in the eyes. So here's my papers. I picked ones that had greens and browns and maybe some yellow. sort of neutrally colors. And I colored them on both sides, so I'm just gonna trace a bunch of leaves and then cut them out. And there they are. Alright, so now we've got to start the page. And I was trying to think, see, here's my painted papers. I was trying to think of what would be good. Put that on there and decided, you can't see anything on there. These ones, I do eventually fall upon a bright blue one. It's got a little bit of metallic in it. That one. Pull that one, set it aside. Look in case there's something more, because I was thinking blue, that's not exactly fall, but I like the look. I just want to trim the white off of this and then we'll glue it into my journal page. Started that, I got it a little crooked, but oh, and there's a white piece on that end, so I decided to tear all the corners to match. And then it would look like it's on purpose. So we're going to put it right there. Yep, it's brown on the other side. And glue that puppy down. I figured that big purple blob would disappear, and I think it does. I don't think it's really noticeable in the end. Trying to figure out how I wanted to do it. Some of those leaves were pretty big. Now we're just gonna glue them all around that little shape I made. And hopefully that'll fill in the background or behind her. I know they're not fancy autumn leaves, but they're easy to cut, and I do not have a die cutting machine or dies, so, or punches for leaf shapes. So I went with the easiest. And yeah, all these papers are double-sided, so I have to remember which color I was aiming for. Was it the tan color or the green color? I decided to do a little bit of each. Then we got some dark brown ones. Those look like some old dead leaves, right? So yeah, I don't think journals, art journal pages have to be complicated. They can be simple. And this is stiffer. This is cardstock weight, so I'm putting a little bit of the glitter glue on there, and I'll weigh that down to keep it from curling up until it sticks really well. And yeah, that was quick on and off, but it's edited. Now we've got to cover up her baldness. Make her look like she's got some leaf bangs and hair. Alright, I decided I needed to give her a top. So I'm just taking a scrap piece of that printed paper. There's a little bit of purple. I was just going to have it be like a dress, you couldn't tell, but then I decided it would look better if it contoured in a little bit. And the other side is a neutral color, so I decided to use that to give her a little bit of skin on the arms. And I just kind of tuck those behind so that you don't really see much, just a hint. And then I don't have to paint her skin on her arms. She's got her hands behind her back. Having that part go right to the end of the page. There we go. I decided that those leaves needed lines, a vein, so that there wasn't any doubt that they were leaves, but I was still trying to keep them pretty simple. So I'm going to go around and put a line through all of my leaves. After I do that, I looked up a quote for fall and found something that I thought would work. So I pulled out my white Posca pen to write this down. And I've sped this up even faster to try and get through it. But it's going to say, another fall, another turned page. I didn't do any measuring or any lining up. I thought about it for a minute and decided, it's just going to be squished on there. And there we have it. My journal page. I didn't do any shading behind her. Kind of highlight her nose a little bit more and her cheeks. But that's it. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and thank you all for watching.